the mystery of papaya seeds, a magical world we always throw away. Today, we'll delve into that unseen world, observing papaya seeds under a microscope. What exactly is hidden inside a papaya seed? Why do they come in different colors, even though they come from the same fruit? We'll be conducting research on these seeds. Let's get started. Segment 1. 3 colors, 3 fates. We found seeds in 3 different colors. Some were jet black, some were light brown, and some were pale white, the jet black seeds. If you plant these seeds, there's a good chance they will grow into male papaya trees. These trees will tower tall, flower abundantly, but never bear fruit. Then, look for seeds that are light brown or slightly grayish. These light brown seeds are candidates for female trees or perfect trees. If planted and cared for, they will produce flowers that turn into the papaya fruit we eat. So what about the white seeds? These white seeds fail to develop, or their embryos are imperfect. Segment 2. Why so many? Of the 100 seeds that fall to the ground, perhaps only half will escape the predators. Of those that remain, perhaps only half will fall into sufficiently moist and fertile soil. Then, of those that remain, some will be attacked by fungus, some will be washed away by water, and some will be eaten by rats. Papayas scatter hundreds of tiny hopes that at least some will find the right soil, germinate, and continue the generation. Segment 3. The protector slip coat. What do you feel when you hold a papaya seed? Slippery, right? Even shiny in the light. The name of the layer is sarcotesta. Sarcotesta is the outer layer of the seed, rich in water and pectin compounds. First, this layer acts as an anti-drought coat. Second, it acts as a natural germination inhibitor within the papaya fruit. Segment 4. White meat travel supply. There's a soft, white flesh around the edge of the seed after the seed coat is removed. This white flesh is the endosperm, the embryo's food reserve. This soft tissue stores carbohydrates, fats, and proteins, which serve as its initial energy source. Later, when the seed finds suitable soil, water will soak in, the coat will soften, and a miraculous process called germination will begin. Segment 5. The world under the microscope. You've probably noticed that there are regular, round, silvery bubbles. That's not water. It's the outermost epidermal cells of the seed coat. Each bubble is a living cell with a thin, transparent wall. Segment 6. Dark color and single fiber of life. At the very core of the seed, there's a harder structure. It's reddish black. This is the cotyledon, or seed leaf. Its dark color contains natural pigments and a very concentrated concentration of nutrients. And each seed always has a single fiber called the radicle, or root bud. When water sparks life, this tiny fiber is the first to penetrate the seed coat, extending downward into the root, and then upward into the stem. Segment 7. The irregular protection fortress. As we see now, there are completely irregular, round structures. These are scleroid cells, often called stone cells. These are cells with very thick, hard, and strong walls. Their function is to act as a protective barrier. They are the reason why you can step on a papaya seed, and it will remain intact. Their irregular arrangement creates a dense, gapless structure. Segment 8. Self-defense signs, tannin pigments. We saw earlier in the video that even within a single seed coat, there are areas that are light brown, dark brown, and even blackish. Why isn't it uniform? This is tannin. Tannin is a phenolic compound, the substance that gives tea its astringent flavor. For seeds, tannin is a chemical weapon for survival. At certain points on the seed coat, tannin concentrations are very high, giving it a dark brown or black color. These areas are active defense zones, where bitter and antimicrobial compounds are activated if fungi or bacteria try to enter. Meanwhile, the lighter brown areas have lower tannin concentrations, perhaps because they are less exposed to danger or are prioritized for future water absorption during germination. Segment 9. Epilogue in your hands. That slippery little seed you usually throw away is actually a masterpiece of biological engineering. It has a mass dispersal strategy to outwit nature's uncertainties. It has a germination inhibiting coat to ensure it's on time. It has a food supply, a chemical defense map, a fortress of stone cells, and a strand of life fiber from which a giant tree can be born. We often marvel at great things, towering mountains, vast oceans, but today, perhaps we learn that miracles don't always have to be sought far. Miracles can be found in your kitchen, on the tip of a spoon, in a tiny seed that secretly holds the entire destiny of life within it. If this video is very useful for you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with people around you. Hopefully we can meet again in the next, even more exciting microscopic adventure video.